This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey there, I'm Zach Crenshaw with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A principal placed on leave. The top administrator at Legacy Traditional School's Queen Creek campus was sent home after a fourth grader brought a gun to school Thursday. Now, the school says they're investigating if the administration followed security protocols. Thursday morning, staff told Queen Creek police that a student had a gun on campus. By the time officers got there, staff had already secured the area and isolated the kid. The gun is believed to belong to that student's family and was loaded. Detectives are still investigating and tell us charges could be filed as early as next week. Attorneys, though, told ABC15 it's rare for parents to be charged in situations like this. A man is reportedly dead after falling from the rim west of Bright Angel Point Trail at Grand Canyon National Park. National Park Service officials say rangers found that 44-year-old man's body about 200 feet down from the north rim. The identity has not been released yet. The National Park Service and the Coconino County Medical Examiner's Office are investigating. Police are still looking for the woman who they say assaulted an employee at a Circle K earlier this month. Now, Circle K is offering a $6,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Two women were captured on surveillance video entering the store near 32nd Street and Broadway. Police say that woman you see on your screen hit the clerk with a brick, knocking him to the ground, then smashed his face into the ground. They say the women then stole money, alcohol, and cigarettes. Now to an ongoing investigation involving police. Last night, a woman was hit and killed by a Yavapai County Sheriff's Office sergeant. According to YCSO, the 74-year-old woman was crossing the street in Yarnell when that sergeant was driving home after a shift. It's unclear how fast he was going or if speed and distraction were factors. Right now, impairment is not suspected. The sergeant's name hasn't been released yet. The DPS Vehicular Crimes Unit has been asked to investigate to avoid any conflict of interest. Officials hope to fully reopen I-10 near Blythe by early next week after flash flooding washed part of the road out going eastbound. This is near the border of California and Arizona. The California Department of Transportation says crews, as you can see, are working around the clock to get that road fixed by early next week. A Mesa man with terminal brain cancer is doing everything he can to pay for his medication and therapy. For 3 consecutive weeks, Andrew Cusick and his wife have been holding a yard sale and selling all of their belongings so he can pay for medications, equipment, and medical bills. Cusick has to take 20 different medications every day. And you see that device on his head? Costs $21,000 a month as he battles glioblastoma. Only 40% of people survive that aggressive cancer after their first year of diagnosis.
If I lose my best friend and the love of my life, I'm just thinking of that and how the future will look. We're going to fight till the end. We have a lot of faith, and where he's going to fight till the end.
And because their rent is so high, they tell us they're having to downsize into a used motorhome. If you feel called to help, we have more information on how you can on ABC15.com. Now to an Impact Earth report about the health of saguaro cacti. Recently, the Desert Botanical Garden released the results of its first saguaro census. With the help of 300 volunteers, they documented more than 8,000 saguaros valley-wide. In total, 1,000 saguaros documented had some form of damage, ranging from sun-scorched to rotting. The idea of this census began after that brutally hot summer in 2020.
We had that really dramatic harsh summer with the record-breaking high temperatures and also what came to be known as the monsoon when we did not get rains. And another phenomenon that happened during that time is that saguaros around the valley were literally collapsing in front of people's eyes.
This is the beginning of a long-term project to better understand saguaros as a species and how they work in an urban environment.
Hey there, everyone. Tracking your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Storm chances do continue throughout the weekend here in Arizona, but the air quality alerts will return early next week, along with The possibility of our first 110-degree readings in the month of August of this year. But that will not be the case for your Sunday. Your planner showing temperatures starting off in the 80s in the morning. Sunrise time now at 6 o'clock, too, will be at 97 at midday and reaching a high of 103 degrees. And again, holding on to a slight chance of a storm. For now, it's just 10%. Again, no air quality concerns for Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday will be under an ozone high pollution watch. Now, because of that, if you suffer from those respiratory issues like asthma or COPD, you'll want to limit your time outdoors. Highs tomorrow anywhere from 77 in Flagstaff to 91 in Sedona, and the hot spot there in Mojave County with a high of 105 in Lake Havasu City. 7-day forecast showing those 110s in the valley beginning on Tuesday, and the high country will be in the 80s beginning on Monday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or just download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.